Test one, two. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Another episode of the Daily Burn. Glad you guys are here. We're getting ready to get started. Hope you slept really good last night. As we wake up and start our day, making fitness part of our lifestyle. The Daily Burn, what is it? It's a live, I guess you would call it still a podcast, right? I guess you would still call it a podcast. The Daily Burn is a live broadcast of me and some really amazing people, which is you, if you're involved, doing workouts every day from 6 a.m. to roughly 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 days a week. We do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have Mondays off. And the idea is to show you that consistency is important and that if I can do it, you can do it. If we can do it, you can do it, right? I'm an entrepreneur. A lot of people know what I do, how busy I am, what I have going on here in Los Angeles. And if I could show people that saying I'm busy is not an excuse, then hopefully you'll be able to say the same thing. Or if that's something that you have been saying, you'll stop saying that and realize that you do have time to take care of your body. Because as I've always told people, the fountain of youth is real. You just have to go. You just have to go. The fountain of youth is real. You just have to go. A lot of people don't want to take that trip to the fountain of youth. They don't want to go. It's not readily available. The fountain of youth doesn't come to your front door. It doesn't come to you. You have to go to it. And it's a jungle. It's tough to get to it. It's tough to get to it. But once you make it there, you drink that water, you'll start to see your body aging in reverse. You start to see your body aging in reverse, and you start looking better and feeling better, and things will start happening for you better. And that's why we're here, to make this part of our lifestyle. What we're doing right now is 12 days of yoga, and today is like day 10? No, Thursday. No, today's day 9. Today is day 9 of 12 days of yoga. I haven't done yoga since 1992. Exactly, and I think it was had to be the month of February, 1992 is the last time that I've done yoga. That's 30 years ago. I am not flexible, you guys, but I'm doing it. It doesn't matter. And I think, let me see, did I just hear her come in? I did. She's here. Hold on. And Lakeisha is here. She's doing it as well. Let me let her in. There we go. Hit the button and it went away. Let's switch to this screen. Hey, Lakeisha.
Good morning.
Good morning. You ready for another session? Today is slow flow yoga.
Yes, I'm ready. I see.
So we're getting ready to do another session. A session of slow flow yoga.
Like we may need a
You know,
pillow.
we need a pillow?
I don't know. It looks she's on a pillow. It seems like every time she take her photos is what she do.
Oh, well, she'll let us know. I never watched these videos before. I never
Yeah.
watched them. So if she want, I hope she get a pillow and let us go to bed. Cause I like, uh, I like when she puts us in Shavasana. When she has us laid out in Shavasana, I
Yeah.
love that. And
Yeah.
who we're talking about Ariana Elizabeth, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about Ariana Elizabeth, a fantastic sister who does yoga. She's a yogi. She's a professional. And she has a full channel on YouTube. I want you guys to subscribe to her. Please go subscribe to Ariana Elizabeth. And she has programs. She does this full time now. This is what she does. This is her bread and butter. And you'll notice that if you visit ArianaElizabeth.com, you'll see everything that she's doing and all the wonderful programs she has available to the public. Please go check her out and support this young lady. I support her, and she certainly supports us. How? She allowed us to use her videos. She's allowed us to use her videos and to rebroadcast them here on our YouTube channel. And so I told her, I said, listen, you let us, you getting all my props, you getting all my praise. And I want everybody that watches this video to please see, because this is what is important. That's what's important. A lot of people just go out and just take stuff. And she was appreciative that I even asked, which is odd to me, but I guess people just take people's stuff. They just go and just take people's stuff and expect them to not, you know, be upset about that. That's weird. No, I respectfully asked her, and she respectfully gave us permission. And so I would like to respectfully support her in everything that she does, you guys. So I want you guys to go please follow Ariana Elizabeth. You're gonna see her in just a second. We're getting ready to play the video, and then you'll be able to get involved in everything that we do. You know, Lakeisha, I'm gonna look at you differently now as we do our yoga, because knowing that you're going to be a yoga instructor and a yoga professional one day, it's like, ooh, I gotta pay attention to how you move now. So you're going to be doing. For those that don't know, me and Lakeisha had a conversation yesterday. Just watch the show at the end of yesterday's workout, day 8. Just watch the end of day 8 workout, and you'll see that Lakeisha is on a journey to become a yoga instructor and a yogi herself. So let's give her some support and love for that. All right. You ready to go? I don't know how long today is. I didn't even look at the time, but it can't be longer than 20 minutes. So you ready to get it in? And I like slow flow. Slow flow means I get to relax. Hopefully. And then you say she got pillows. I hope she got a pillow. That's what I want. I want to chill.
Her picture, she on a pillow, so I just be going off her theme. Thing like that'd be her theme. Her picture that she put up.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go for it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're at home and you're watching us, make space, set your phone up, prop it up, turn the phone sideways so you can see the entire video, and move along with us the best way you can, fellas. Because if you are anything like me, you are stiff as a board. You are stiff as a board. I can barely do it. I like Shavasana, where we laying out flat. I like the fetal position, and I like tabletop. That's it. That's about it. That's the only thing I can really do. I won't do nothing else. I don't want to do nothing else. But here we go. Oh, I can do downward dog too. So that's cool. All right, here we go, guys.
Good morning, friends. My name is Ariana Elizabeth, and today I have a slow but strong flow, and it is beginner friendly, so we'll go ahead and we'll come down in child's pose. So coming into child's pose, big toes to touch, knees wide to the edges of your mat, sink your hips back towards your heels and begin to walk your fingertips towards the top of the mat, and you can bring your head down in contact with the mat. You can take a few deep breaths in here through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Another deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Now we're going to take everything really slowly for this practice. You want to almost have the idea that you're moving through honey. So slow and intentional. Maybe you find yourself rocking your head here from side to side, kind of massaging your forehead out. And then maybe you take your right hand and shoot it through that left space underneath your left shoulder. And slowly bringing it back to meet the left hand, and take the left hand and draw it through underneath the right shoulder. And slowly bringing it back to center and rocking up nice and slowly to tabletop. Maybe adjusting yourself to find a nice neutral spine. Then you're going to take a deep breath in, curl your toes, and exhale, just hover your knees here right off the mat, engaging your core. And then rocking back and forth to stretch your wrists and your toes out. You can keep your gaze down at your mat to protect your neck. And when you're ready, you can slowly send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. And maybe you pedal this downward dog out. Really sending breath into the left hip and the right hip. And when you're ready, you can come to a still downward dog. Inhale, lift up to your toes with straight legs, dome your back, and shift forward into a high plank, slowly sending your hips back and up to downward facing dog. So those are some spinal rules that we'll be taking. Inhale, up to the toes, straight legs, dome the back, and then roll forward. Back. Perfect. Let's do another one. Inhale up to the toes. High plank, shift the hips back. One more, up to the toes. High plank, exhale, send the hips back. Perfect. This time, inhale up to that high plank and hold and breathe here. Really engage your core, press the earth away from your palms, and then drop one knee down, lift it back up, drop the other knee down, lift it back up. Don't forget to breathe here. Engage your core. Few more for 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Back to downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. There you go. Now this time shift again to high plank. Send the weight into your left palm, so you'll center your left palm to the mat, and inhale up to side plank on the left side. Option to come down to your knee for a little more stability, or you can stay in your full side plank. Hold and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hand down and shift that weight over to the right palm this time. Inhale up to the left or the right side, namaste. Hold and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that hand down, come down to tabletop, sink the hips back to child's pose. And to breathe here. Nice deep breaths in through the nose. Open mouth exhales. You might find your mind wandering here, and I encourage you to take a moment. If you had an intention that you brought to class, maybe a personal goal, a mantra, a prayer, you can bring that to the forefront. If you don't have an intention, I offer up my intention of patience and grace. Just being really patient with yourself, understanding that the flower does not blossom the day you plant the seed. So just give yourself some time, have grace with yourself and have grace with others. But whatever your intention was, you can take a deep breath in here through your nose and open mouth exhale. Sigh it out. Great. Slowly rise back up to tabletop, stacking hips over knees. And slowly lift your right leg up and out, sending your back leg straight out. And we're going to take the right leg and just draw it over to the side and back behind you. To the side and behind you. To the side, behind you. And one more. Wonderful. Keeping that right leg up, just slowly lift it up, bring it back parallel. Up. One more lift, and you can bring that knee down. Moving to the left side, send the leg straight back. And to the side. The wall might be a little close for me. And straight back. And I lost count. We'll do 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Keeping that left leg high. You can lift and lower. Lift, lower. Don't forget your breath. Exhale on your lifts. 2 more. Perfect. You can bring that knee back down. And then we will shift back to child's pose. And then slowly rock up onto the tops of our thighs. Lift the crown of your head. And then slowly rock back to child's pose. Inhale, roll it up. Head coming last. Rolling back down. And up onto your thighs. One more time. Wonderful. Bring your toes down to the mat. And slowly up and back. to downward facing dog. Pedaling this out again, seeing if you can send some more breath into your hips. All right, coming to a still downward dog. Inhale, gaze forward, and exhale, slowly tiptoe right behind your wrists. Angle your feet out towards the edges of your mat and slowly come down into a yogi squat, Malasana, keeping your elbows inside your knees. You can keep your hands here if you feel comfortable, or you can bring your palms together to touch and slowly press to open up your knees, lengthen your spine, lift your chest, send your tailbone straight down to the mat. Maybe you lift your toes, maybe they stay on the floor, and maybe you send a little movement. Make sure you're breathing here. You do have an option, to bring a block underneath your sacrum if you'd like, or underneath your tailbone. And when you're ready, you can slowly rock forward and press back up into a forward fold, heel toeing your feet back together to touch. And actually leave a small sliver in between your feet. And you can bend your knees here to fold over a little deeper if that helps. Now with your fingertips still on the mat, inhale up to your toes and exhale, slowly lower down into a toe stand. And just breathe here for a few moments. Slowly rising back up, staying on those toes, and now dropping the heels down into a forward fold. And then inhale back up to the toes. Exhale, coming down to that toe stand. Using your fingertips for balance. And slowly rising back up. Dropping the heels here, folding the torso over a little deeper. All right, slowly with control. I'm not sure how many times I'll say slowly during our time together. Roll on up with your head coming absolutely last. Remember, we're moving through honey. And you can bring your hands to heart center. And inhale, drop your hands down by the sides. Sweep them up overhead. Cross your wrists and exhale, fold right on over. Inhale, sweep the hands up to Tadasana. Cross them over. And exhale, fold at the hips. One more inhale, sweep the arms up high. And exhale, fold them over. Inhale, halfway lift. You can hover your fingertips to the mat, or you can place your hands on your shins. And we'll hold and breathe here. You want to send more weight into your toes and your heels. Suck your lower belly up and in. Nice flat back. And deep breath in. Exhale, fold it over. Inhale, halfway lift. Goodness. And exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back into a high plank. You're gonna bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back and inhale. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Hold and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. And then inhale, sweep the right leg high. And exhale, slowly bring it in between your hands to a low lunge. Now you can slowly begin to straighten that knee and shift your weight over towards the side of your mat. And I'll actually face this way so you can see me. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Lower your chest. Maybe you bring your hands to the mat, maybe you bring your forearms to the mat. And drop your head down so you can look directly behind you. And if you feel comfortable, you can take your hands to your feet, maybe your ankles, maybe your big toes, whatever you feel comfortable with, and draw your chest a little closer to your thighs. Don't be scared to send a little more weight into your toes here. And then when you're ready, slowly lift your chest back up, and this time shift your weight over so that your left leg is in front. Bend into it and send it back to meet your right. Awesome. So now we're back in a high plank. I want to take one nice slow chaturanga. So shifting your weight forward onto your toes, slowly lower down. You got this. Perfect. Flip to the tops of your feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open mouth, exhale. Downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Perfect. From here in this downward dog, you're going to take a few down dog push-ups. So you'll just lower yourself and come back up. Real small push-up. Lower and up. One more. Lower and up. You know what? Let's see if we can challenge ourselves. Try and bring your head to tap the mat. You got this. Wonderful. Good job, you guys. Inhale, gaze forward, and exhale, walk your feet in between your hands. Come to a seated position. Come to laying on your back, feet flat on the mat. And bring your heels so that they are grazing the tips of your middle fingers. Lift your hips up on that inhale and hold and breathe here. Squeeze your bum. You want to send your chest towards your chin and your chin away from your chest. And exhale, lower it down. This time, stamp your right foot up on the ceiling and inhale, lift your hips again. Hold and breathe here, you guys got it. Inhale, lift the left leg. And exhale, breathe it out. Now inhale, lift up. Drive your hips up through your right heel. You got this. Slowly lower it down. Good job. Bring your knees in toward your chest. Squeeze nice and tight. Tiniest little ball, all class. Slowly bring your nose to your knees. One last sip of air. And exhale, final Shavasana. Rest your body out. Take a deep breath in, open mouth exhale. Just release it all. Palms facing up by your sides, shoulders rolling down into the mat. Your feet just going out to the sides as they naturally would. No holding back anything. Soften your eyes, your eyelids, the space between your brows, soften that. No wrinkles anywhere. Relax your jaw, remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Keep a space in between your teeth. Don't clench your teeth. You can keep your lips sealed though. And just breathe naturally, normally. Let your heart find a nice, consistent beat. If you feel comfortable here in Shavasana and you have the time, take as much time as you need here. And if you're ready to proceed on with your day, maybe slowly bring some breath back into your belly, feeling your belly rise and fall. Maybe you touch your fingertips to your thumb, just bringing movement. Maybe you flex and point your toes gently. And make a soft fist with your hand and relax it. And slowly take a full body stretch here like you're waking up in the morning. And roll over on either side to fetal pose, which represents the rebirth from the practice on our mat to the practice in our daily lives. And with your eyes closed, you can slowly press up to a seated position, whatever seated position feels comfortable for you. Hands together to your forehead to remind yourself of positive thoughts, good thoughts, uplifting thoughts. To your lips to remind yourself to say kind words to others, words that are beneficial, and even kinder words to yourself. And then to your heart to remind yourself that you were created totally out of love, and you are loved, and you have love that you can give. You can flutter your eyes open. Namaste. God bless. Thank you again, friends, so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this slow, strong flow. And if you have any comments or questions or requests, feel free to leave them down below in the comment box. If you liked this video, definitely please give it a thumbs up. Again, thank you guys so much for all the support. I don't know if I can say it enough how full my heart is. I try and make sure that I comment back to everybody because I'm just so thankful. So thank you so, so much. And I have a lot more coming for you all. If you would like to donate, no pressure, but if you would like to, I'll leave the link below to my GoFundMe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
That was
You know, I like my favorite part, Shavasana and fetal pose. Mhm.
that was nice and relaxing. I like that.
All right, guys, we did it. Another session, another workout session where we do our daily burn. We work out, uh, doing something. If nothing else, we're stretching, right? I appreciate everybody for pulling up. I appreciate you guys that are at home watching this on YouTube, watching the replay. Um, watching the replay of the video so you guys can get your daily burn in as well as time permits for you. Thank you, Lakeisha. I appreciate you. We got to read this morning. We got we got Rich People Read, and I got equipment that came in, so I got to hustle over to the studio to get everything set up before the show. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, but of course, I'll probably see you later on today. But tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, tomorrow morning, and Rich People Read
In 2 hours. Yeah, yep, in roughly 2 hours. No, 3 hours at 10 o'clock. But so you'll see me there. Oh, my exercise ring closed. That's exercise ring closed. I'll take that. Lakeisha, do you have a heart rate monitor? You don't have a heart rate monitor yet, huh? A Fitbit or nothing, huh? Oh, you do? Okay.
I do. I didn't put it on.
Okay, cool. All right. I appreciate you, Lakeisha. Thank you so much. And you have a great day as well. All right, everybody. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you later.
Decir, él me encanta, yo lo quiero, pues dímelo a mí, que no hago daño. Baby, cuando te vi con tu falda, no exagero, me quería morir. Yo sé que estoy loco por ti. Está más buena que café de Juan Valdez. Es mi Dios y Ángel donde tú la ves. Yo ya sé que contigo estamos hot. Con tu abrigo a lo agresivo, a lo agresivo. Eso parece que lo encuentras atractivo. A lo agresivo, a lo agresivo. Eres prohibida como falso negativo. Tú y yo queriéndonos como locos iconos. Somos los dos. Por ti. Estoy loco por ti.
que mueves todo. Si lo sentiste, pues fui yo, la de tus sueños, la habitación. Baby, yo soy tu inspiración para esta canción. Tú y yo, queriéndonos como locos íconos. Somos los dos, tú y yo, queriéndonos, dámelo en el trono. Baby, estoy loco por ti.
Loco por ti, yeah, right.
Estoy loco por ti. Estoy loca por ti.
Serena, bebé de la playa. Cuando sonríe todo el mundo se desmaya. Espanto moscas, te invito a mi papaya. De ahí nos vamos por el mundo, todo falla. Estamos locos, Nueva York, little. Bailando cuecas y pijú en el Eatery. Y no me importa lo que dicen los que hate on me. Lo que importa, bebé, que sea mi Genesis, yeah, yeah.